Hello everyone, my name is Chessy and today I'll be doing an unboxing and review of the Rumi 61. So I actually got this keyboard last week and I wanted to use this keyboard for at least 1 week before giving my thoughts on the board. So let's first talk about the unboxing. So you can see that the board came really well packaged. It was wrapped with layers of bubble wrap, and when you open the box, you can see that the keyboard is wrapped with a foam cover. You can also see that the board has styrofoam edges to protect the board. Aside from the keyboard, you can also find an instruction manual on the different shortcuts of the board and its details. The keyboard also comes with its own white braided cable, and then lastly, we have the keycap puller, the switch puller, and Rumi's own keycap with their logo. Even if I already have the SK64S keeb, the main reason I chose the Rumi 61 was because I wanted a board to try out different mechanical switches since my first board was only for optical switches. Let's have a mini sound test first. So I chose Gator and Browns, and this is my first time trying out a tactile switch, and honestly, it feels so fun to type with because of the little bump. So now, let's go over the general specs of the Rumi 61. First, it's a 60% form keyboard, meaning that there are no dedicated arrow keys and function keys. Both the function keys and the arrow keys share the same keys as others. Second, it's hot swappable. Since it's hot swappable, you can pull out the switches and change it out with other switches as well. But the Rumi 61 PCB only supports 3-pin switches, so if you buy new switches, you will have to clip the 5-pin switches so that it works with the Rumi 61. Third, it has both a Mac and Windows option. The Mac functions is one of the things that I love about this board since I barely see it on any other Mac keeb. The only other keeb that I know that has Mac functions are the Keychron boards. The Mac functions here work super well and there's no need to set it up at all, which is great. You just need to press function S to set it to Mac mode. Fourth, the board has RGB settings and its own software. The board actually comes with a lot of pre-built RGB settings and has different color functions too. The board gives you the options of bright RGB shades and pastel shades. The Rumi 61 comes with its own software as well if you want to record any macros or use a gaming mode for the keyboard. So now that we've gone over the Rumi 61, I want to let you know about my own personal experience using this board after 1 week. So I'm not really a 60% kind of girl, but my experience with my first 60% wasn't bad at all. The arrow keys work, and I didn't have a hard time using them, especially since I need them every day. But then, my problem was the question mark. Since I play a lot of Type Racer, I need to use the question mark a lot, and I found it weird to only to be able to access the question mark with the right shift, since I don't use the right shift at all. This is also my first time using keycaps where the letters were backlit, and in the beginning when I was getting into keebs, I was never a big fan of backlit keycaps. But then I found that seeing the keycaps light up made my typing experience so much more fun. Overall, I'm really glad I chose the Rumi 61 as my board to try out different mechanical switches, since I get to try out a new format, a different switch, and different pastel RGB settings too. If you're a beginner looking for your first 60% mechanical keyboard, I would definitely recommend the Rumi 61. And if you want to buy the Rumi 61, I placed a Shopee link in the description. So that's all for my thoughts and review of the Rumi 61. And if you like this video, let me know down below. I will leave you now with a typing test, and most importantly, happy typing everyone!